Welcome back.
It's been a while.
Something about the stage of history. Yeah. So, you are now properly someone who's got the Flame Lurker under his belt. Mm-hmm. And that means you can handle the nimble, annoying types of bosses. So, good job.
Thank you.
A lot of people have been want to point out that the Crescent Falchion regenerates NP while it's equipped, and we're worried we would never notice, so let's start the session out by noticing that.
That's cool.
All right. So, you were, you had a little bit of money, you had some things you could do, and we are kind of now, again, you're looking at an open situation. Patches is here. He's your vendor. He sells you some stuff, and you're going to like what he sells, you know.
We've long been acquainted, so I'll give you a good price, eh?
Cheers, mate.
I believe, we saw some decent grass, you know, is the main thing, and those Archstone shards at 5,000, exactly. He's the weed dealer. Invest heavily in weed stonks through Patches. So, your grass situation was pretty dire, if I remember correctly, so...
Yeah, we had to go buy some grass and then go to defeat the boss, which happened clutch, if I recall correctly.
Cool. So that wouldn't be a bad way to acquire some grass and hold on to it. You did your leveling, and you were also going to
nice stuff, eh?
Continue experimenting with weapons, right?
I'll be awake.
So I think we kind of said pole arms, or at least the spear testing pretty much was you were done with that. You did some katana testing, and then you were done with that. So yeah, the other thing I remember you. Oh yeah, the dragon sword is now in your possession. Exactly.
Indeed.
That's good shit. And I remember you also had your eyebrow raised at the prospect of the what was it? I think it was the Murden hammer. The hammer that was like long, that had like quality stats to it.
Yeah, we were wondering about it.
Yeah, so you ended up putting it away.
Yeah.
Obviously because it wasn't useful in the area with the weight. But if you did want to take a look at that based on your stats, you could consider going that direction as well, just to see what it's like. At the very least, taking the moveset out.
I'm keeping a close
And then,
watch
you've
on
got
your
your dragon sword, which I remember you had a really nice backdash attack on, right? Backstep and come forward, kind of like the new Street Fighter mechanic. You know,
V-shift.
you can you V-shift out and then you come back in and stab. Yeah, over in your weapons there.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Was it this one?
There was that, indeed.
I have two of them.
Yeah. So you picked up one of those. Now, beyond that, of course, is going to be the discussion that comes ahead of more action. And that is a discussion that I've promised you would get about boss weapons.
Right. Because we got a bunch of good souls right now.
You have how many souls in your pocket? You got a decent amount. I don't know if you got a decent amount. At bare minimum, you should be able to get the basics of like what you're going to need to do some transformations, right?
Sure.
Okay. So, boss weapons are really cool. And when you kill certain demons, you can use boss weapon souls to make something strong.
Yes.
So right now, what are the demon souls you've killed? And we can go take a look at what they can be used to do. Because they're also boss spells and such. And I'll let you know, based on everything you've killed so far,
what can happen.
What you can do with it exactly. So yeah, it'll be in the first section. We can take a second to examine this one by one. You put them in your inventory, right? So yes, these fancy little pretty things down here. Lead Demon Soul. This is, if you hit the triangle button, what you get for killing the Phalanx Demon.
Yes.
So, the Lead Demon Soul can be used to get something called the Scraping Spear. Or you can cash it out for 1,500 souls, which is not a lot, so fuck that. That's stupid. The Scraping Spear is the spear that, if you remember when the gate opens and a giant spear comes flying out and lands
I
on the
remember
ground,
that.
that's what you get. Right? A human-sized version of that thing.
Okay.
Now,
There
it
were
is...
a lot of teeth on it.
Yes, yes. And the teeth on it, what would you imagine those teeth would do if you had to take a guess?
They would be like ripping and disemboweling.
Lots of annoying things coming from those teeth. So you're correct. The Scraping Spear is one of the most infamous weapons in this game, not because of how it's used against the rest of the game, but because of how it's used against players. So when you use the Scraping Spear, you destroy their equipment easily and quickly.
Way.
And when people invade you, they always pull that out so that they will do the most damage before they're kicked or defeated in the game.
They want to mess with your run.
Absolutely.
Yo, that's me.
And it's expensive to repair things. So the maximum troll build will involve pulling a Scraping Spear out. Other annoying things, but you guarantee that's what's going to come out. There's other ways to corrode your equipment and armor and such.
Okay.
But the Scraping Spear does this.
So mean.
Right? A long spear with barbs on the tip forged from the soul of a Phalanx Demon gradually corrodes the enemy's equipment and reduces durability. Now, as a regular spear, it's but not so impressive that it would be better than, let's say, the winged spear upgraded, for example. So it wouldn't replace your normal spear upgrading options as a PvE weapon, but it is around for fucking with other players, right?
As if they would do that.
Now, here's the thing about it, though. The Lead Demon Soul cannot turn into anything else.
Just a spear.
So you might as well just make a Scraping Spear when you get some money and a short spear plus 7. So you have to get a short spear, which you should already have in your weapons. I think probably stocked around somewhere in that little list there. And then you have to get it to plus 7, and then you'll have a one of these things on in your. No, maybe not. All right. Well,
Nope.
okay. Well,
Fine.
they're attainable, but the point is that you got to spend some rocks
Yeah.
to get it to plus 7, turn it into a Scraping Spear, and then you have it, right? And plus side is, if anyone ever invades you and you pull it out, you can give them a very bad time. Minus side is, it's not...
So if they're invading, you can mess up their
yeah.
gear, and then the back.
Oh, yeah.
They lost everything.
Anybody who touches
Good
gets
for
touched
them.
by it, but yeah. Yeah. But again, the problem is, but yeah, your wing spear would be fine. Exactly, that's true. But the problem is that, like, if you're going with a spear, you might as well go with something that'll be better off PvP in the end, or PvE, and the wing spear with that. So when there's extra money, I suggest doing this anyway because it's free. You're not going to do anything else with that soul except turn it into the Scraping Spear or let it sit in your inventory. The Iron Demon's Soul. So you get that nice and early. Where the fuck was the page for it?
Soul of the Tower Knight Demon.
Right. So you can cash that in for 4,400 souls.
Which is not a lot.
No. Or you can use it to buy Warding from Sage Frake. So Warding is the spell that gives you big defense.
Okay, yeah. That could be useful.
And that's pretty much it. So, based on the fact that that's all you can do with it, that's another, like, you might as well get it.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing anything else with that spell.
This is interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Right? So, it's gonna... so you might as well, like, pull it out, and just you can go get it. It's gonna cost some souls to get these things, but so be it. Next is your hard demon soul, which, as you remember, your little date with the lava spider.
Ugh.
So this is consumed for armored spider. Excuse me. This is consumed for 3,200 souls. Again, not that many.
Yeah.
But here you have a choice. You can make the lava bow, which I told you about.
Yeah, you told me it was really good.
It's a short bow +7. One of the best bows in the game. Every arrow you fire with it has fire damage increased on top of whatever that arrow is.
Okay.
Personally, I endorse the weapon. I like it a lot. But also, you can choose to go with a fire spray, which is the one where you can shoot while moving and lock on and keep lots of pew, 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 pew. You know, like, it's not quite Go Tanks, but it's fast fire spell casting. They're both pretty good uses of it, so you got to pick wisely which one of those two you'd like to go with. You know?
The pew 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 sounds cool.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So that you're a magic boy. So that's you.
Yeah.
No problem.
I just have 2 memory slots right now, though, right?
Yes, you do. Right. So again, pull it out so we can go take a look and see what you know but you can acquire that right now. If you wanted the lava bow, you'd have to get a short bow, bring it up to +7, and then upgrade it to the lava bow.
Okay.
So whereas in this case, to get the fire spray, you just need the cash.
Okay.
Next, you had the doll demon soul, which you should remember all too well. The doll demon soul gives you 7,600
Okay.
or soul ray. So remember, I was pointing out the difference between the weak shots and then her big heavy shotgun.
Yeah. Yes.
It's her shotgun.
That sounds really cool.
Yes. So that's a nice, better version of soul arrow, and it goes through enemies, and it will damage the row.
Okay.
You know,
Everything.
it pierces through and it keeps going.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, man.
So pull that bitch out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all you can do with it. So those are your only choices. You might as well.
Yeah.
Next is the swollen demon.
Big gut.
And let's see here. Yes. So our fatty, the adjudicator, gives you the option to cash it in for 13,000 souls.
Okay.
13,200 actually. Or you can purchase the miracle regeneration from Saint Urbain.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to be using that.
yeah. Or you can use it to ascend a club or a great club into the meat cleaver.
A cleaver.
A meat cleaver. And a meat cleaver is a very strong strength weapon. I liked it a lot. In fact, I ended up using it personally for a bunch. That was
Just
just
a cool name.
Yeah, that was just my build. The meat cleaver is a strength and faith based weapon. It has high strength requirements, and you can make it better. You can make it do a lot of damage, but it is going all in on strength, no dex, and a little bit of faith. You can ignore the faith requirements to still get decent damage with it, but you basically are going to need to be rocking. Well, the requirement is 26, so you're going to be two-handing it
Two-handing.
or pumping your strength up.
I don't think that's going to happen either.
But
I don't think I'm going to get 26 strength.
okay, but like I said, it is buffable, and the scaling is some of the best in the game, so it will hit like a motherfucker if you did ever want to consider it. So those are your choices: either the regeneration spell or regeneration miracle, or the meat cleaver.
Guess cleaver is going to be.
Okay. You can sort of still use that, whereas your regeneration would not do you much at all because you don't have faith, you know?
I see.
So, yeah, that would make more sense. Also, the meat cleaver will give you back life on
I hit
certain
with it?
swings. Yeah.
Okay.
It gives you some. It has some regen on it.
That's pretty cool sounding.
Yeah, I think it's like 1% or something, but yeah. Okay, so
1%.
it ends up mattering as you upgrade it. It does more. It gives you more, and when you have it maxed out, some would argue it's the best weapon in the game. I'm trying not to say those words.
Yeah.
To over steer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to steer clear of words like that.
That's fine.
But it's a very good weapon, right? Cool. Yeah. So if this is too much stuff, let me know. I don't want to overwhelm with all these things.
No, I want to see what's happening with
I'm
these
just telling you
souls.
what each of these souls is. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So you're not massively confused right now, are you?
No,
You're okay.
that's
You're
fine.
you're fine? All right, good. So there you go. All right, next we have the Writhing Demon Soul. The Writhing Demon Soul is your Leechmonger can be cashed in for 6,400,
Okay.
or you can purchase Poison Cloud or the Miracle Cure.
Poison Cloud. Like, you're telling me about all these magic things, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down to have this.
So you can cast a cloud of poison. Everything in the area will get poisoned, and then take poison damage.
Okay.
That's what it does. If you've got a big area full of people that you want poisoned, that's a good way to do it.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And what about this colorless?
Colorless demon souls. So we talked about them a while ago, but these are rare and very valuable because these are what you use to upgrade boss weapons or specific items or
Okay.
specific like weapons, right? So, for example, your regenerator shield there, your adjudicator shield.
Yeah.
This can make it regenerate your life faster,
Oh, okay.
right? Or if you have the meat cleaver, this can make the meat cleaver do more damage, scale better,
heal.
and heal more. Right?
Oh boy! Oh, I should save that for something good. Maybe
You
later
definitely
on.
should. Exactly, right? In fact, we talked about it because you wanted to use one on your shield, and we did. But like these are fantastic, and here's how fantastic they are. There is a limited number of them in the entire game.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are, I believe, enough. There's enough to max out at least one weapon that can go up to like +5. So
Okay.
there's more than 5, but you don't have enough to max out 2.
Okay.
You have to go New Game Plus if you want to start doing that. Yeah. So that's what it is, right? Now, again, all of this is up to you, and I am not. I despite what some may say, I promise you, I don't want to overcorrect on any steering. I want to just give you
That's
informed,
fine. Yeah.
informed opinions on
This
these
is good
things,
information.
right? So a lot of these spells, you're going to end up like, it's like, well, I'm not going to cash in those souls anyway. You might as well just grab that spell and then have it sitting there and use it if you feel like using it or don't. The real decisions of everything we covered so far really just come down to, like, for example, the fire spray, or the... Is an example where like you could actually use both viable items, whereas like anything that's giving you a miracle choice is not going to be that helpful for you.
True.
So that's what it is. And then colorless, yeah, you can choose when you want to use that on what you want to use it on. If you end up not using it on any of your boss weapons that you stick with, then you might as well put it into your adjudicator shield as long as it's on your back, right? But that's information about what these souls can do so far, and you can go talk to Sage Frake right now and even. See how much some of these would cost.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take out these for sure.
If we need to do a quick recap, the first one was your scraping spear there,
For the
lead demon, right?
yeah,
Swollen demon was your meat cleaver.
that sounds good.
It needs a club to make it the meat cleaver.
Okay, which I do have.
You have a club.
And
So you can pull it out and then just see how much it's going to cost you. Like, what it's stuff in your inventory is stuff that you don't want to lose, right?
This one, right?
A club or a great club. Yep, either one is fine. Any.
But if I use a great club, it will be better, no?
It doesn't matter. You can use either one. It doesn't change the stats on the thing. The thing is going to be made into the same basic form, no matter what you use to turn it into it.
Then I might as well use the club then.
Yeah. Yep. That's fine. And then pull it out in your pocket. Like pull it out of your. Like retrieve it. So X.
Yeah, I did. No. Oh no, I didn't.
No, it's still. Sorry, no. What I'm saying is, go back to your first screen. Go back to the inventory. Like, there you go. Items. Switch over to storage. Go to that, and now, now grab it.
Yeah, pull this one.
Yes,
yeah.
X. There you go. Now it's sitting in your pocket.
Yeah.
Right.
But did I take the
club? You took the club.
Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted.
Left side is your pockets.
Inventory.
Middle is your stockpile, Thomas. Okay. So yeah, writhing is your poison cloud.
That sounds cool.
Yep. Grab it. And
then
then
I'll save for later.
Colorless and lead demon, exactly. Yeah. So for your scraping spear, if and when you build towards that, there you go.
And you said this was 1,500 or 15,000?
1,500.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on to that colorless. Yeah. Those things are wonderful.
Okay, I'm good.
Cool. So
You have a heart of gold.
your adjudicator's
let
shield
them
is
take it
+1,
from
I believe, right? Select your shield there. No, it's not. You didn't. Okay. Well, you would be able to use the colorless to upgrade it, for example. Yeah. All right. Just wanted to check.
later.
Nope, for sure. This is the correct choice. So go see Sage Frake and see how much these boss souls will cost.
Bravo. Thank you for offering your demon souls. I cannot express my gratitude enough.
Sure.
Oh, to have my wish granted at so late an age. Thank you. You are a fine magician.
You don't seem that
As
old.
promised.
Yeah,
Let me
he
teach
sounds
you
way old
magic.
compared to how young he looks.
Okie doke. So,
Learn magic. And
got
down
this,
below there.
And then we have the options.
Oh, I'm sorry. No money. My bad. I for some reason I thought there was a cost associated. No, hand over the soul, get the spell.
Wow.
So that's a freebie.
Well, let's get that poison cloud then. Learn
Excuse me.
selected magic, confirm. Oh ho ho. And then there was the soul ray. And the fire spray.
So this is the
Pew pew pew.
yeah, those first two are the only choices. This is one was confirming you wanted pew pew. And then this was only choice.
Okay, so he's just flashing a bit.
Yeah. And you get stronger.
Okay.
So, Tower Knight, Alfred, big boys.
Attune. And
Yeah, so
I'll
first-
take one except for this one, which requires 2 memory slots.
So that was 18, right? So did you, or 14 was it?
14.
14.
Yes.
So first you want to pull off the one you have on to free up the slots, and now you choose what you want to replace it with.
Oh.
And the number you're seeing there is how much
How much
magic.
MP it costs.
Exactly.
Poison Cloud looks really, really good. You know what? Let's go with this one for now.
So yeah, and in Learn Magic there, the spells he's selling for money, Water Veil is the one that would help you deal with the lava items there.
Right.
If you wanted to like walk on those items and like pick up shit, that would be the way of building the resistance to not die so quickly. You'd still die. You can't chill on the fucking lava, but that would be the spell for it, right?
All right, that's good.
Cool. What did you attune?
I took the poison.
Poison spell. Okay. Poison cloud. Okay. So poison, thing to note about poison is that it lasts and then it wears off. So the poison damage will, depending on the enemy, eventually stop, and then they'll just go back to like not being poisoned.
Okay.
So there's a timer on the poison as well.
Cool.
All right.
He has power over
Yeah,
fire.
we've heard that. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you,
Bring
Frick.
me more demon souls when you can.
Sure.
I patiently await you, my fine magician friend.
So now, it wasn't as much discussed up to this point, but your catalyst is still on, right? For casting spells. And yeah, the type of catalyst you use will make your spells hurt more or less.
Right. This is a silver one.
Exactly. It modifies the way you hit with your spells. There's not a ton of catalysts in the game, so it's not a big deal. I think there's like a total of maybe like 5 or so types. So it's not a huge lesson to learn, but it is a thing. Yeah, you want to put your grass on too. Cool. So that's the introduction to your boss souls. At least your boss spells. Do you want to go? You want to go make that? Oh yeah, there you go. That's the area.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Things that are poisoned are still gonna attack you, of course. They're just
they're
gonna,
losing
They're just
HP,
losing
right?
They're just losing life. Exactly. Right. So, you can also go check out Ed in Stonefang to, at the very least, make that meat cleaver and see what else you can do.
Ed. Time to change that club.
Yeah. And you are now... Yeah, this area is now pure white world tendency. Whoa. True.
Perfect. Alright. Hello, buddy, who's not so friendly, but still cool, so, won't talk shit.
What be your need? If it be a blacksmith.
So, if I select this club,
Yes. And you spend 1,130 souls. He wants some cash. He'll make you a meat cleaver. And as you can see there...
whoa, S on strength, S on dex. That's crazy.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I misinformed you there. I said Dex was not part of the equation, but it very much
Yo,
is.
okay.
The requirements were strength only. Sorry about that. And your faith requirement is 16. There, too.
Oh, no.
But you are getting a very good fucking Dex scale out of that, and I apologize for the mistake.
That's okay. That's okay. How will my faith affect this?
So you will not be getting optimal damage, but it will still be a good weapon, even without that faith requirement.
Okay.
You can two-hand it and you'll be fine.
All right. So 1,000 something.
Yeah, so if you, it was 1,100, so almost those two, basically 12.
Yeah.
Right? So, if you want to do some quick math on that, you want to pop a renowned hero and then an unknown warrior, and you'll be fine.
And unknown hero.
Is that the lowest you have? Yeah.
Hello.
If it be a blacksmith.
Upgrade club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So this thing will also do magic damage with that faith, but as we know, it's low, so you're gonna not get as much as you otherwise would. But it's S, and S is great. Super. So why don't you take a look at it?
Yeah, I do want to take a look at it.
Yeah, that's a little safe area minus the ledge.
That's
Yeah,
cool. That's
check
cool.
check out the description.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, look, it's me. A giant cleaver.
Forged from the soul of the Adjudicator's demon. Identical to the Adjudicator's own weapon, it turns sinners into delectable cuts of meat. Also drains a small amount of HP from targets, perhaps a reflection of the Adjudicator's gluttonous nature.
So you are now, at least sword and shield wise, cosplaying the Adjudicator. You are rocking his equipment, and guess what? His equipment is fantastic. You can still fall off the cliff if you're walking around outside there. By the way, be careful.
Yeah, I was.
Yes, it has a lifesteal, and your shield is regenerating anyways. It's a damn good one too, and I used it for a lot of my game. So check it out.
Okay. It is one big swing with R1, R2.
Lift up your camera so you can see how far the swing goes out. Or by lift up I mean just look at the ground so you can see where it lands. Careful.
Yep.
You want to see how far out you're reaching. Much further than the shit you've been swinging so far.
Oh, what was that?
But it's a heavy, right?
Forward R1?
So forward R1, you don't have a push, but that will armor. That has a hit of armor on it, and then it'll blow open like it'll cause a stagger state, which then takes extra damage. So it's basically like a little focus attack mode.
Okay.
Right? While you're doing the startup of that little shove, you're not interrupted.
Perfect.
All right, two hand.
The whole area is exploding. That's great.
Look at your stamina.
Yeah, it's a big R2.
Okay. It is made for very certain decisions. When you are certain, you swing, and when you are not, you do not. Because that's everything.
Gone.
It's all in that one swing, right?
Don't miss.
Right. So then, again, careful of falling off, but you've got this area of effect.
Wow. Okay.
That dust is the area that will be affected by your stab.
Perfect.
It'll stagger things a little
All
bit.
around.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've seen everything.
You did the sprinting attack?
Right there.
Okay.
Yep. And the back step.
Yep. And backstep R2.
All right.
There you go.
I want to hit something and see it disappear.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're a white world tendency now, so there's actually someone who you can talk to that has appeared in this world. But you're gonna want to go from not here, but from the 5-2.
Okay.
Or rather, 2-2-2. Excuse me. So you can test this out on the fucking tunnel boys, you know.
Okay.
But just to let you know, so now that you're in White World Tendency, an NPC has appeared, and they are in the area where those little shiny buggy bugs were.
Okay.
In the drop to the boss.
Oh.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that area?
Yeah.
Okay, so just you would never be going back there otherwise. So
We can go check it out.
You can go check that out if you'd like.
Yeah. The tunnel city. Oh boy. Hey, come back here. No.
Did you enjoy that?
Everybody died.
Did you like that?
Oh, hey, you want some of this?
And the legacy of the trade continues.
Always.
Anyway, situational awareness. As you know, there's two guys behind you, right? There's always two. That guy might be minding his business, but you want to be sure, don't you? Yeah, he's minding his business. Okay.
Okay, so It was the shortcut was the other way.
No, no, no.
No, it was this way.
Yeah.
Ah, scheiße.
How did you you enjoy that swing? Not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So it turns out a lot of people. I mean, you can have fun with your new toy, sir.
Oh, it's so tight though.
Oh! See, but the fun thing, it is tight. Watch your life. Watch your life. That combo is a drainer of your stamina.
Yep.
So if you want to go for the full thing, make sure you are certain nothing will be alive on the
After
third
I'm
one.
done, yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Yes. But it's very cool.
So I can roll.
I enjoy this method of play.
And then this, and this.
Of course, you're right now you're seeing, the fun parts of it. There will be the mistakes that you need to learn about. So, you will find yourself hung out to dry if you're not careful. It was the
Right. Okay.
and then the straight. If you because you have to get up to the straight across.
Oh, snap. Oh, I was over there.
Yeah, so I don't think you can climb back up on that. Just do a quick test. Just run up to that wall
Over there.
and just make sure you can't climb up on this.
Circle.
Not that corner, but a little more out that way. No, you cannot. All right, you need to restart.
Should I save and exit?
No. You need to use an item to get you out of this area and back to the.
Oh, an item.
Yeah, so you can either drop your souls or you can spend the 5,000 on your to keep them with you. I would suggest.
I would just kill myself, I guess. It's just 460, right?
Yeah, you can just throw yourself off. That's true too.
Okay. Stuff broke all around. Yeah, I want to see that NPC.
So again, fortunately, because you're still dead, you do not lose any tendency for dying.
Wow, tanked it.
But that's not good, right? So you still lost.
Enemy tanked it, I mean.
Yeah. But you lost life on that trade, and you wanna. That's what you wanna do, right? You don't want to be swinging at them while they're swinging at you, unless you absolutely have to.
I
You want to be
test
hitting
to
them,
see if I could stagger, but no.
and the sweet spot will do extra damage. So you want to be hitting them with the sweet spot.
Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Relax. And then they're gonna follow me, but whatever. They can't catch up if I keep moving.
Swing first. Swing true.
Alright, so here, down here. And then there's this thing that I never got.
Yes, but the what you're looking for right now is the guys follow
the
you.
pit, right?
Exactly. You drop once, you drop twice, and then that's where the cave is.
Then straight here.
Careful.
And then
Stop. Stop. Turn around.
this ledge right?
No.
No?
No. The camera is pointing you at that wood over there. You cross the beam.
Okay, I tried it once and I fell, right?
You fell. Yes.
Oof. Good.
So
And now there's a bunch of stuff.
and a
over
dude
there.
in there. Don't hit him.
Don't hit him. Oh, I'm gonna hit him, am I?
Don't hit him. But you can run for your twinklies.
Okay. I'm gonna run out of stamina if I swing like 3 times. So should I use another weapon?
I mean, you're gonna do big damage to them.
Let's try it. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go for that other one.
That's fine.
Because
That's
I would
fine.
have probably bodied that dude.
Do they not realize he doesn't have the right stats? Yeah, Woolie thinks faith doesn't matter. Well, I thought we talked about it.
No, we talked about it.
It's he can still get decent damage. He's not getting the best damage, but as we acknowledged, he's going to get not optimal because he's never going to have that faith at the 16. But it's still a good weapon even without those requirements,
Yeah, and
as
I
long
wanted
as he's
to try
two-handing.
it.
So
That's good.
we've addressed that. All right. So, hello, friend.
Look at him. Look at his face. Gosh.
Young and spry.
There you guys. You nearly frightened me to death, creeping up on me like that. My name is Scirvir. I seek treasures of the unknown. I'm impressed you've come this far.
Oh, if you knew where I've
Were
been.
you guided by a sixth sense? Or just plain lucky? Either way, you're quite something. Shall we put your luck or skill to the test?
What?
Have you heard of the temple below? It is a work of art molded by the ancient burrowers to appease the bones of dragons. As a precaution, a broad sword which can crush the bones of drakes is stored in the temple. Truth told, it's the laughingstock of many a swordsmith. They say it's as blunt as a bludgeon. A dull blade, meant to slay a dragon. Curious, is it not? I would search for it myself, but I'm afraid I'd fare poorly against the demons. If you happen to come upon the sword, please, let me have a look at it. This place is incredible, eh? The bones of dragons, exuding awe. A dream come true.
Interesting.
Scirvir. So,
I know
yeah.
where there are dragons in this game.
Where? Oh, over there? Well, yeah, that's one place, but talking about the bones of dragons
Yeah.
and a thing that might smash them, it might be a little closer than you think, actually. It's you know, you might not have to travel all the way over to a faraway land.
Okay.
So there's choices of where you. So he just said like, hey, show me something cool.
Yeah.
Right. Show me something that can kill dragons, that can smash their bones. So you are able to now go to a couple places, but I think honestly, like, you would probably not mind simply heading right back down to where Flame Lurker was
Okay.
and just walking forward. I think honestly, it would be a pretty good idea to just take a look at
Sure.
2, 3.
I'm down.
Yep.
Oh, no luck finding it, eh? Perhaps someone else got there first. Or it could have been melted in the lava. 'Tis a pity.
So, okay, guess what? You're already halfway there. So why don't you finish that drop and then just walk right back into that Flame Lurker room?
No luck finding it, eh? Or it could have been melted.
In the lava. Okie doke. So,
So if you remember the rest of this drop, it was your souls are on the other side, by the way.
are they at the bottom?
No. Your souls are on the.
Oh, they're right there because
yeah,
it was 10 seconds before.
because you couldn't get up.
$460.
Yes. So this was the outcropping. That was a free drop. If you look down,
Yep.
and then you had the inside, and then you had towards the ladders.
No.
Right. It was right. Never left. Right. And then
This.
the last one was
This.
left. Inside ladder.
Over there.
Yep. No. That's
And
it.
then over there.
Yes, exactly.
And then the enemies. And we keep going. So. This was not the way. The door was this way.
So, you know, the just as a note, because yeah, now the room's empty. But I like when you got your new toy.
Uh-huh.
Like, you ran past a couple of those guys upstairs. Using it to get used to how to swing it is, you should do that, you know, because Like, you're still not fully used to this weapon yet,
No.
but you will get used to it, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to manage my stamina.
Yeah, but when those shortcut runs and stuff, it's like you got a new weapon. Fuck up enemies with it. See what it's like. You know, get used to switching back to one hand and two hand in those circumstances because you don't want to be one handing this with your stats. You know,
Definitely
you
not.
want to make sure you're two handing, which means you're committing hard to this. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This is the temple.
Have fun.